we're now going to look at multiplying and dividing negative numbers. From last time, we noticed that a plus immediately next to a minus will become a minus. So minus 2 plus minus 2 would be minus 2 minus 2. We could then use a number line to work out that this is going to be minus 4. Minus 2, take away 2, I get minus 3 minus 4. Now, we should notice that this is the same as two lots of minus 2. Because minus 2 take away 2 is the same as minus 2 plus minus 2, which is two lots of minus 2. So we can say 2 times minus 2 is minus 4, because that's exactly what minus 2 plus minus 2 means. It means two lots of minus 2. So if the top line is minus 4, so is the second line here. We should notice, therefore, that since 2 on its own has an invisible plus sign, because we don't really write plus 2, we just write 2, we should notice that a plus multiplied by a minus will give us a minus answer, a negative answer. So a plus times a minus is a minus. And this leads us to the idea of some rules for multiplying and dividing negative numbers. When multiplying or dividing two numbers, if the signs are the same, and by that I mean the plus or minus signs, so if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. And if the signs are different, the answer is negative. I'm going to do some examples, and then you'll be able to try these. You'll be able to try some examples yourself. Minus 2 times minus 3, I have a minus 2 and a plus 3. The signs are different, so that means my answer is going to be negative, so I have minus 6 as the answer. So I just do 2 times 3, which is 6, and then I determine if the sign is going to be positive or negative, and I put my sign in. Secondly, 3 times 4, I know that's 12, and I have a minus times a minus, so the signs are the same, which means that my answer is positive. So I have plus 12, or I can just write 12. C, I have 16 divided by 4 is 4. A minus divided by a minus set means that the signs are the same, so that my answer is positive, so I will have plus 4. For D, we need to remember our bid mass. We work out what is in the brackets first, so I'm actually going to underline the bracket to tell me that is what I'm going to work out first. So I have in the brackets 2 plus minus 3. So I need to remember from last time that a plus immediately next to a minus becomes a minus. So I have 2 take away 3. So we have in the brackets 2 take away 3, which is minus 1. So I need to do minus 3 times minus 1. Remembering bid mass, brackets first, multiply after. Minus 3 times minus 3, I can see the signs are the same, minus and a minus. I'm multiplying, so my answer is going to be a plus, positive. So my final answer is just 3. For E, we need to work out in stages. Remember, you can only multiply two things together at a time. So I'm going to do minus 7 times minus 4 first. The signs are the same, so my answer is positive, giving me 28. So I need to do 28 times minus 3. 28 is the same as plus 28. So I have a plus times a minus. So I know my answer is going to be a minus because the signs are different. 28 times 3, you can work out with the grid. 3 8 to 24. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus the 2 is 8. I have minus 84. Here are some questions for you to try. Pause the video now, and when you're ready for the answers, press play. Here are the answers. As you can see for F, G and H, we have indices. Bid mass tells us that we do brackets first, then indices. So for F, we have minus, and then in brackets 2 squared. We work out what's in the brackets first, which is the 2 squared. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. So we end up with minus brackets 4, which is just minus 4. For g, minus 2 squared, because the minus 2 is in brackets, I need to do minus 2 all squared. So minus 2 times itself, minus 2 times minus 2 is just plus 4. Then lastly, for h, I write out minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2 for minus 2 all cubed. And then I work it out in stages, as before, giving me a final answer of minus 8.